Well, how you doing, everyone? I hope you all are enjoying this beautiful spring weather we're having. I'm back up here at my cabin, going to do a little work on it for a couple of weeks. This is my first trip up here. We got a nice little breeze going. Feels great. I think it's the perfect day to build a set of steps. Now, I bought me some of these pre-made stringers. You can certainly make your own. And for most sets of steps that are 3 foot wide or narrower, you only need 2 of them. I want to make this 4 foot wide, so I'm going to put a third one in the middle just to give it a little bit more support. Yep, I'm getting just a little bit tired of crawling up and down that ladder to get up on that porch. I'm going to be cutting 5 4 foot wide steps. We want it wide enough that 2 people can use the steps at the same time. I know you don't need to, but that's kind of what we wanted. When I purchased these, there were 2 10-footers that were straight and had really no knots. And then there was one 8-footer that was straight, but it had a couple 3 knots in it. This has got 2 of them here and 1 in the other end. You really don't want knots in the treads. If at all possible, get wood without the knots in it. And I have a nice 4-foot piece in here that's pretty straight with no knots. So I'll go ahead and cut it out of this one. One of the first things I like to do is take this stringer, just kind of set it about where I want it to go. Now I know there's going to be a top step on this, and I want it to match up with the deck. There's where it's going to go. And I can see that that's not plumb, so we got to dig a hole here. We got to dig it deep enough that we can set this on some type of concrete block, something that will keep it out of the dirt. I have 3 of these 4x8x16 solid concrete blocks. That's what I'm going to use for support underneath those stringers. So I'll dig the hole deep enough for those to set in there. The steps will be plumb and level when I get them put in. Close enough. Looks like that'll work. I'm going to go ahead and connect the treads to the stringers on these steps so they're ready to put in. These treads were just a little shy of going all the way up against the back side. So I used these wood spacers on each side and pushed these treads all the way even. I still have to connect the top one on, but before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and put this center one in, and then it'll be ready to set. Got the bottom level. We're almost there. Well, it's connected and usable, but I'm not done. This block right here, I'm going to clear a little bit out, move it over that way a little bit so I can put a handrail up and connect it to that post. Once I get that moved over, then I'll take that wheelbarrow full of dirt, put back in here what I need, take the rest and dump it over there where it needs to go. Nice little cut piece of board like this will smooth any of those bumps out of there, so it makes it a little bit easier to slide that block over. I want to raise that step a little bit so I can move that block around. So I went ahead and lifted this edge and put a little piece of 1/4 inch. It's actually a paint stir stick, and that'll get it up just enough so I can get that block moved around, get it put back where it needs to be. I think we'll call that level. You know, I was needing a break. I think I'll sit here on my lounge chair, pull my blanket up, and just listen to it rain. Along with the steps, the other thing I didn't get done last year that I wanted to before I left in the fall was this last board on the front porch. It was more important for us to finish painting the exterior than to put that treated board up, so now it's time. So I'm going to go ahead and put that up. I got it pretty much cut out, but I got to notch it and just set it in there. Looks like we're headed in the right direction. I finally got this up. It's complete. I got the blocks in and level. The steps are on the blocks. They're connected to the porch. Graspable handrail on there. Oh, look, we can even climb that thing. Now I don't have to use that 3-foot green ladder anymore. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this video on building these steps on my cabin. It's really not hard to do, just a little time consuming. I appreciate you all stopping in, and thanks again for watching. Make every day an adventure, and God bless. See you next time.